Hi everybody. I left my hair down so you can see I actually still have hair. I wear it pulled back all the time because it's so hot here. Anyway, today's topic is an introduction to intermittent fasting. I'm going to try to keep this to 5 minutes and then I'm just going to stop talking. So about last August of 2019, I decided I wanted to try intermittent fasting to see if it would help me with my health journey, releasing weight, because I definitely was progressing very slowly, only a couple pounds a month, which was frustrating, but slow is better because it's, healthier, as we all know. Anyway, most of my weight loss has not been through intermittent fasting, so I don't want anyone to freak out like if you have to do what I'm doing with intermittent fasting to lower your weight. That's not necessary, but it did help me in a lot of areas, and I'm hoping now it'll help me even more with my flabby skin, because losing 100 pounds leaves behind a lot of skin. Anyway, so there's lots of different ways of intermittent fasting. I'll kind of explain the different ways. There's so much to talk about with it though, so I don't want to try to cram it in one little video. But let's think about our ancestors. When they were hunter-gatherers, they definitely didn't have food all the time, so they had tendencies, times when the feast and famine, times when there was a lot of food and times when there wasn't a lot of food. So our body is naturally inclined to not eat constantly. Our body is designed that way to have a break, and it's really important for, like I mentioned, for our mental, like our brain to detox, our body, our digestive system to have a rest. It's really important to for blood sugar regulation. And also for those of us, most of us in this age group, if you think back to the 50s and 60s when we were growing up, you didn't really eat all day. You had breakfast and then you went to school. And sometimes if you were in, lower grades, you had a little snack. And then you had your lunchtime and nap time, and then you went home and maybe you had an after school snack, but it was usually something healthy. And then after that, you just had dinner and that was it. And maybe every once in a while dessert, but you didn't keep eating like from the time you woke up until the time you go to bed. Our bodies aren't designed to do that. And somewhere along the line in the 70s and 80s with convenience food and packaged food, they convinced us that we had to snack every 2 hours or we would go into starvation mode and our metabolism would shut down, which is totally insane. It's not true. That's not how it works. What that does is it constantly keeps your insulin levels elevated up. And I don't know if you know this, but insulin is the fat storage hormone. So if your insulin is constantly elevated, you are going to store fat. And if you eat late at night and your insulin is up, you're going to store fat while you're sleeping. So anyway, intermittent fasting is an awesome way to just get control of your health, lower your blood sugar, and fix any insulin resistance that you may have. And it helps the main benefit in health-wise is called autophagy. It's a process where your body, so in some places they call it autophagy, but auto meaning automatically and phagy is to eat. So it's basically your cells, your body eating your dead cells that are no longer good. So your body kind of needs to do that to clean out damaged cells and regenerate cells. Anyway, it's a good thing to take a break from eating. We automatically fast, from the time we go to bed until we wake up in the morning, unless you're getting up in the middle of the night and eating. So that's at least 8 hours. Maybe you stop eating a little bit before and you don't eat first thing in the morning. So easily 12 hours is a really easy fasting period. Anyway, I'm going to tell you some of the benefits real quick, and then we're going to cut this off, and then we'll pick it up and do another segment. Okay, weight loss, obviously, abundant energy, optimal health, increased satiety, autophagy or autophagy, increased number of mitochondria, increased muscle, optimized gut health, improves your blood lipid profile. It increases energy. I think I said that already. I like that it's on there twice. Your increased health span and increased lifespan. A lot of people think of fasting and starvation, or only if you're obese you would fast, or maybe it's going to cause you to be anorexic. But none of those things are true. Those are all just things that the food industry has told us. Anyway, so that's kind of a brief overview. I'm not going to go into too much more. If anybody is really interested in intermittent fasting and you're thinking of starting it, I literally have like 10 books on the subject, and I've been studying it quite a lot, and I'm in several groups, so I can spend more time one-on-one. If anybody wants to talk to me directly about that, we can, if you're local, certainly set up a time to get together. If you're not, we can chat over Skype, or I don't have FaceTime, but Zoom or one of those. We can certainly chat, and I can give you more information. Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I will talk to you soon.